The man dropped the bill in his hand into the teacup until the whole bill was soaked. Then he was satisfied and fished it out. Then he unfolded the bill so that what was once a new banknote becomes an old banknote. So they threw all the bills into the tea. Then they hung them on a clothesline and dried them with a hairdryer because all the bills in their hands were just made out of fake bills. Compared to new banknotes, old banknotes are less likely to attract attention. To check the quality of the fake bills, they went to a store. Jack handed over the fake bills, but he didn't expect the boss to stop just after he received the money. Now Jack completely panicked. Sonny saw the wrong, immediately rushed forward. He snatched Jack from the owner's hand. Luckily, the two brothers took advantage of the chaos of the crowd, which made it possible to escape from the tiger's mouth. They thought it would be easy to print money, but they didn't realize that the fake bills they made would be recognized at a glance. Sonny looked at the fake banknotes in his hand and started to think that they were wrong from the very beginning. Indian banknotes are made of a special cotton pulp paper. This paper has a very different feel from ordinary wood pulp paper, and it has a distinctive crisp sound. And then there's the color-changing ink on the banknotes. The ink changed colors when viewed from different angles. And finally, there's the security strip printed on the banknote. If you want to make higher quality counterfeit banknotes, you have to solve these problems. In order to produce high quality counterfeit banknotes, the drawings on the banknotes must all be drawn by hand because the microfonts on the banknotes. Even the most sophisticated instruments in the world will show a kind of Moore pattern when they are scanned, so they have to draw the first draft by hand, then scale it down and carve it. Finally, after sanding and chemical treatment, a template for printing banknotes is completed. But since cotton paper was strictly controlled by the Indian government, they had no chance to buy it, so they had to look for plain paper with a similar feel. After days of searching, Sonny finally found some hope in an advertisement book. They found that by combining two pieces of paper, not only was the feel of the paper similar, but also the thickness was very similar. Just bleach the paper, print it on two separate sides, punch a hole in the front and put a security strip on it. Finally, glue them together, and you have a perfect sandwich banknote. Once the paper problem was solved, it was time to solve the second problem, which was the color-changing ink on the banknotes. Jack thought of a way. He used the market to buy metal paint and ink mixed. Out of the color change effect is enough to fake the real. Then he brushed a varnish on the banknotes to make them crisp. And finally, of course, the finishing touch. In order to verify the quality of this fake, they went back to the street store, and this time they were smart enough to do it. In case they were caught again, they held hands to make it easier to escape.